The 1980s introduced us to a slew of genre-defining sci-fi movies. We had E.T., of course, and The Thing.
Crazy to think those two came out in the same year.
Blade Runner came out in the same year too.
Madness.
But that's not all. This was also the decade of The Terminator, RoboCop, Aliens, Predator, The Fly, Back to the Future, Tron, Enemy Mine, Dreamscape, Scanners, Escape from New York, They Live.
Okay, we get it. We never knew we had it so good back then.
And in addition to these, we also had comedy sci-fi, like The Wonderful Inner Space, the funny Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the wacky Spaceballs, and an unexpected hit with a military robot who gains consciousness and a conscience in the movie Short Circuit.
Say hello to Johnny Five.
Johnny Five's design was kinda cute.
For a military killing machine.
He had a change of heart through an unexpected power surge. But what I particularly liked about this robot is that for once, it wasn't portrayed by a human in a suit.
That's right. It was a mixture of physical puppetry for the close-up shots and remote control with a telemetry suit for more distant shots.
Which made its recreation in Lego at minifig scale a pretty big challenge.
So what are we waiting for?
Let's get building! It took me a while to figure out how to recreate Johnny's threads, as they're way more complex than marmosets, for instance. But I settled on starting with a couple of round 1x2 plates, attaching a T-piece to them, add a couple of additional 1x2 round plates at a right angle to the first two, and filling the gaps between the plates with round 1x1 plates with an open stud.
It's already looking pretty complex.
There's one other tricky aspect. In addition to those threads, that robot also had a stabilizing wheel at the back, and I thought I'd recreate that by attaching a modified 1x1 plate with a clip on the side at the bottom of that T-piece, a 1x1 plate with a clip on top of it, connect a 1x1 round plate with an 1L bar to that, and slide in a 1x1 round plate with an open stud.
You weren't kidding when you said it was challenging.
Recreating this base section was probably the most complex aspect of this robot. It gets easier from here on out. First, let's add a bar holder with handle at the top of the T-piece.
That T-piece is holding the whole thing together. Is it stable enough though?
Oh, it's absolutely sturdy enough, McCluck. Next, we're connecting a mechanical claw in blue to that bar holder.
Well, at least it's another robot with some variety in its coloring. Yeah! Aren't people sick of always seeing grey robots?
Grey's good. It hides the dirt better than most of the robots. And speaking of grey, let's add one of my favorite and versatile pieces, a 1x1 brick with studs on every side.
What would you do if that piece did not exist? It's been around for 40 years, McCluck.
No, yeah, McCluck's right. Without that piece, this series would have ended long ago. So let's connect pieces to those studs. We'll start with the front with a printed tile, and an unprinted one at the back.
You've already used that printed piece on the silent running drones, Captain.
Yes, I have. It's a nice looking print, and I think it works great in both instances. Now, Johnny Five is asymmetrical as he carries a weapon over his left shoulder. To represent that, I'm adding a lamp holder piece.
Weird name.
Well, that's what it's called. I don't make the rules. And I slid through that piece's hole a 3L bar to represent that weapon.
Simple but effective.
To balance out the right side, let's add a 1x1 round plate, and finish the shoulders on both sides with a 1x1 round tile with a bar.
The perfect shoulder piece.
Now you'll recognize the arms instantly, as they're the same as those I use for Tobor and Chimp.
Third time's the charm, eh? But if Johnny is leaning that much, as he is in the movie, how are you going to connect a head that's relatively level with the ground? I don't think there's a hinge piece that's small enough.
No, there isn't. I actually solved that problem thanks to a versatile piece we haven't yet taken advantage of. Known simply as a handle by Lego, one of its many purposes is it's great for changing the angle of a build.
Oh, I see what you mean. Ha, clever.
Add to that a 1x1 round plate with an open stud in gold to fit in the neck, and especially to allow us to connect good old binoculars for Johnny's eyes.
I love it. It looks as whimsical as the original.
It's also about the height of a minifig, which is taller than its movie counterpart, but to be honest, I don't see how I could have made it any shorter.
It's a fun addition to the collection, Captain.
So there you have it. Johnny Five at minifig scale, ready to wander and learn about self-awareness. Just make sure he doesn't stay out during a thunderstorm. So what do you think of it? And did you ever see the movie?
Or its sequel.
There was no sequel, Gigi.
I'm pretty sure that there was.
Read my beak. There was no sequel.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you like what we do,
and how we do it,
if you feel you'd like to help us out,
please consider joining or Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
The link's in the description and pinned comment.
And we'll speak to you again.
Say it. This is ridiculous. Say it.
Next time on the Year of the Robots.
Back to the drawing board.
And in addition to these, we also had comedy sci-fi, like The Wonderful Inner Space, The Funny Bill and Ted's